This is the largest midsummer bonfire in Norway, and we're driving across the country to see it. In this video, we drive up the E39 to Bergen to see as much as we could in 48 hours. We're prepping this Airbnb to head north. So here in a couple minutes, we're gonna load up the minivan and we're gonna start driving up to Bergen. Today, I think we have 2 ferries involved, so it should be some nice time on the water. These ferries go every 20 minutes and they cost around $9 US. But it's pretty cool because all you do is you just drive through and it picks up your license plate, or they have, you know, the get around rental car has its own RFID sensor on it, and so it just picks it up and it just automatically charges, and then it gets billed to us through get around at a later date.
That was the most efficient ferry ride we've ever experienced. The trip was only 15 minutes, enough for the kids to finish their ice cream. The cafeteria was really good. Only thing to note was that you better get off your car pretty quickly once you park, because once the ferry leaves, a lot of the car alarms go off and it gets really loud.
This one just left, so we got a little bit longer to wait. Second 2 of 2 ferries today.
Ooh, there's another ferry. What's that? They're coming back from Bergen.
Alright, where are you guys at right now?
We're at the play area.
Yeah, but what's the play area on?
On the ferry.
On the ferry. Wrapping up our second ferry trip, and it gave us a little bit of time to think. It's actually really nice to drive from Stavanger to Bergen, because about every hour you have like a 20-minute ferry ride, so you get to get out and stretch your legs and everything like that. So
So cool.
How do you guys like this place?
Good.
It's coozily.
And our bedroom's so cozy.
It's coozily, yeah.
Alright, so behind me is the Fantoft Stavkirke. The Stavs are actually named after these pillars right here, which stands for like a wooden pillar. The original church was built in about 1200, and it was actually built several hundred kilometers inland in Sognefjord, which is the largest fjord in all in Norway. But in the 1800s, they moved it to a local farm here. The sad thing is that in 1992, the church was actually burned down in an act of arson. And so they ended up taking 6 years to build the church that you see behind me in the position where it's at now. All of this timber was pulled from an old growth forest in very inhospitable conditions, so that it created an extremely dense timber, and that's what was used to build the church behind us today. The Bergen Maritime Museum is located in the heart of this seafaring city. The museum takes you on a fascinating voyage from ancient Viking ships and archaeological discoveries to the golden age of sail and modern shipping. We saw incredible ship's models, artifacts from life at sea, and learn how Bergen's deep connection to the ocean shaped its destiny as a global trading hub.
now we got really lucky with the weather because it's been raining for the last couple of days here, and we're visiting the harbor and taking a look at all the cute stores. We just stopped at a building that they're restoring at the Bergen Harbor, and they have a window so that you can look how the restoration is being made, and you can see that the buildings are sitting on logs, and you can see the section of the wooden walls as well.
We just drove up from the city and went up a couple switchbacks to get a little bit higher, and then we're gonna hike up to a spot that there's supposed to be a really nice overlook of the town. We just arrived up to the top of Fløyen. This is one of the 7 city mountains that surround Bergen. You can either take it's called a funicular. In the States we would call it a cog railway. But you can also park your car kind of up high up some switchbacks and then hike up a road or some trails. But at the top it houses this really cool play area for the kids, and then the parents can go either have a meal or some coffee, and it has an amazing view overlooking the city.
Gamle Haugen, the beautiful castle that you see in the back, is the King of Norway's residence in Bergen. It was built in the year 1900, and it was commissioned actually by Norway's first Prime Minister, Christian Michelsen, who was instrumental in the dissolution of the union between Sweden and Norway in 1905. He lived here until the year he died in 1925, when his family donated the castle to the government when it became the residence for the king. The beautiful gardens are open to the public, and you can actually walk, make a picnic, or take a swim in the summer in a very sunny day. We actually got lucky with the sun, and we are enjoying the gardens as well.
Stay tuned, because in the next video, we visit the largest Viking ship in Norway. And we finally see Slittingsbollet, one of the largest midsummer bonfires in the world.